You just took delivery of an 8,000 watt scooter from CSC. Now what?
Get off my way, don't make me get off my scooter.
Welcome back to the CSC Garage. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to get things started with your E-RT3 electric scooter. First thing I want to do is lift the seat up. In order to do that, I first need to power up the ignition switch by pushing in, turning it to the right, which is powering the entire scooter, and then I can hit the seat button, which will release the latch. I really like the seat feature on this E-RT3 because it has a hydraulic lifter, holds the seat up for me. Also has an LED light inside with a little bit of storage. The LED light is automatic. It's got a switch built into it, so when the seat lifts up, it's on. When the seat goes down, it turns it off. You'll also find a very small and primitive set of tools in here, but it might let you make a roadside adjustment if needed. And also we have the charging cable. So I'm gonna pull that charging cable out and then close the seat. Sometimes it takes a little bump to get that seat to latch back down and lock. There are several compartments in this console. I'm gonna go to the right one. I can open that by hand, and inside you'll find your keys. You've got a key fob and a physical key on this. Let's say you didn't have power to the bike, so you weren't able to open the seat by pressing the button. The bike's completely dead. You could use your key to open the center compartment, and in there you'll find a pull latch. Pull that and it opens the seat. One of the cool features about the E-RT3 is that it comes with a built-in charger. So all you need is this cord. One end's gonna plug into the charging port on the right compartment of the console. The other plugs into the outlet. We're gonna plug that one directly into an outlet first, and then we'll stick this into the charging port. So we'll open the right compartment, pressing down on top and pulling the hatch down. And you'll notice there are two ports in here. This top port is a double USB charger, so you can charge two different USB cords at one time. Keep that closed up. And then the bottom, there's a little rubber boot protecting the charging port for the charging cable. You'll notice there is a tab that's going to go on top, and that will align the shapes to fit in the plug. Get the rubber boot out of the way, and then we're going to push in firmly until it clicks, and then the bike will start charging. Once the charging cable has been plugged into the port, you'll see the charging light appear and also a percentage of where the battery is at. Once it receives a full charge over 100%, the screen goes black. There is one other compartment on the left side of the console. To open that compartment, you push in the ignition switch, power it up, and then turn it to the left. And that will open up the latch. Inside there is a charging port. It's not compatible with the cord that comes with your E-RT3. We have found that our external chargers for the RX-1E are compatible with that port. However, this bike already has a charger built into it. Getting the scooter in motion is simple. As long as the key fob's in close proximity to the scooter, I can power up the ignition. I'll do that by pushing it in, turning it to the right. Now the scooter becomes active, the dash lights up. However, the throttle response doesn't work because the parking light's on. To remove the parking light, I depress the P button on the right-hand side and the light's off. The throttle still will not put the bike in motion until after the side stand is up. Once the side stand is up, I can then operate the rear wheel. Another feature on this right-hand side is the mode button. There are three modes to this scooter: an eco, a comfort, and a sport. Whenever the bike is turned on, it goes by default to comfort. I can then press it on the fly at any time to change what mode it's in. One other feature on this right-hand side are the hazard lights. This causes all the turn signals to flash at once. We have several features on the left-hand side. We got your turn signals, which cancel by pushing in. Horn, nice horn. High, low beam. This trigger up front is a passing lamp. That's a flash of the high beam. We have reverse. To use reverse, you're going to hold the reverse button down while the throttle is being applied. It's a controlled speed. You have to let go, completely stop, and then that will allow the forward drive again. We also have a cruise control button. To use the cruise control, you're going to apply the throttle, hold the button down, let go of the throttle, and then either hitting the brake or the cruise control button again will release the cruise control. We have a mode and set button. These are for operating the dash. So if I hit the mode button, it's going to go between different display screens. I could even go in and set up the vehicle or find information about the vehicle, like information about tire pressure. We'll go there, show that, hold down the set button. And now I've got my tire monitor. It's going to monitor the temperature and the pressure in bars. We've got a voltmeter on our primary battery. And then, of course, you could still maintain this display and monitor your speed and the amount of battery being used at any given time. Hit the mode button again to go back to the default display. Right now the ABS light is on the dash. That will go off once the wheels are in motion. The sensors pick up the information needed to operate the ABS system. There is a small 12-volt battery. It's a lithium battery, but it's a small battery that allows this scooter to start. It kind of wakes up. It opens the ignition switch and also wakes up the large lithium battery. And it's a 12-volt battery on a 12-volt system, but while the bike is on, the large lithium battery is charging it, so it's actually at 14.2 volts right now. Thanks for joining us once again at the CSC Garage. I've enjoyed showing you some of the features on the E-RT3 electric scooter. And until next time, enjoy the ride.